Hello, guys. Welcome to my channel where I introduce you to passionpreneurs. Today, my guest is Saurabh Vartak. Yes, Saurabh Vartak from India. He's a musician by profession. He plays Indian classical bamboo flute. He teaches all over the world, online and as well as in person. He composes music and he enjoys playing music, practicing music all over the day and month and the year. That's what I have observed him. However, his background is not music. His family background was business and he studied engineering. So let us look into his journey from business to the music, what he does now, and how you, if you are interested, then you can also learn from him. So let's meet Saurabh Vartak. Saurabh,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm good.
It's nice to meet you after almost a year.
Yeah,
Approximately?
exactly.
Yeah.
Same here.
Same, no? Yeah.
Very happy to meet you again.
Yeah. And it's always good, no, when you come visit us. I mean, we feel proud. Definitely, because I mean, you are also like famous flautist, and visiting us, it's a nice thing. So I have a few questions to you, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
And especially for the audience.
Sure.
What exactly do you do? When you say flautist, what that means?
Yeah, so I am a professional musician. So playing flute is my main thing, and I run an academy by the name Saurabh's Flute Academy, and I'm taking in-person sessions as well as online sessions for people from other states or all over the world, from US, Europe, Asian countries. So my profession is performing music, giving flute performances, and teaching flute, like providing coaching for flute.
Coaching also.
Yeah.
So you do, what I understood is that you have like concerts,
Exactly.
then recordings,
Yeah, exactly.
then your own practice, and
Right.
also you teach the students, those who wants to learn.
Yeah, correct.
All right. So what is exactly your daily schedule then in this? Like, I mean,
Yeah, my day starts early in the morning at around 6 a.m. and since 6 a.m. till 9:30 p.m. because since this is my passion, I would consider myself as a passionpreneur. Although I am a musician, but I call myself as a passionpreneur. My passion turned into my full-time profession. So the moment I wake up, I switch off my alarm and take flute in my hand, and either it is always like taking sessions or my self practice. So my day starts at 6:30 a.m. in the morning, and it continues till 9:30 p.m. Late night. Yeah, so my daily schedule or routine, it comprises of majorly two things: teaching and riyaz. We call it as riyaz, means practice, self-practice. Yeah.
Okay.
And apart from that, I do have some meetings or some video meetings, or I have to reply some mails for my upcoming concerts and events. So you can consider it as some admin work or replying the messages on social media. Yeah, but I have a team to look after that.
Yeah.
So my major daily routine comprises of self-practice and teaching. And sometimes recording in the studio, but that is like based on the projects or work or as per the schedule. Yeah.
That's good to know. So 6 to 9:30, like it's many people they go 9 to 5, 8 hours job,
Exactly.
and it's your passion. So
Yeah.
you devote more time over there.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
you still kind of like, I mean, by looking at your enthusiasm, it looks like the time is less for you. You want 48 hours a day.
Exactly. I wish I could buy a few hours.
Yeah. Right. So how many students do you have right now?
Currently, there are over 350 students learning from me. A few are learning in person and a few are learning online. Yeah, and I have many students from Europe. Like if you say Germany, I have like more than 20 to 25 students learning from Germany, 5 to 6 students learning from Denmark, like 10 to 20 students learning from USA, some learning from Canada, Japan, so like all over the world. So currently there are over 350 students learning flute.
Wow, so multinational. So
Yeah.
your time is like almost mixed up completely.
Yeah.
Why you
My
have
schedule
longer.
is exactly. My schedule is very much packed up. So that is the reason I have to start my day at 6 a.m. in the morning and end at 9:30 p.m. But still, I find pleasure in doing that because, as I said, that I am not working for someone. This is the way I want to live my life, and I'm doing it for myself. No one has told me to teach so many students. No one tells me and or gives me target that today you have to play flute for 9 hours. It is like me who decides. Like I can decide, and I am always ready for it and always charged and pepped up for music related things, maybe teaching or my practice.
Okay, so can you tell me, if you being a flautist, if you need to go to some other concert, whose concert you will love to go and attend?
Yeah, I would love to go and attend my Guruji's concert, but it so happens that when my Guruji is performing in my city, he invites me to perform and join him on the stage.
Wow.
So nowadays I cannot listen to his concert sitting in the audience.
So Guruji
Yeah.
means Shri
My Guruji means Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasia ji.
Oh.
Yeah, but given a choice, there are a few artists of my choice. Like to name a few, Pandit Venkatesh Kumar from South India, Ustad Shahid Parvez. He is based Pune based, but sometimes he is visited frequently traveling over the US.
Okay, so
Yeah.
frequently.
So there are a few artists. Pandit Ajay Chakravarti.
Okay.
Yeah, vocalist Pandit Ajay Chakravarti. So these are my favorite artists. I would love to listen them live, and I always attend their concerts.
So you learned directly from Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasia ji.
Exactly.
Wow,
Exactly.
that's a big thing. So is he still teaching you?
Exactly.
Or-
He is 85 complete, but he's teaching me with full enthusiasm, and not only me, but all his students. He's teaching to everyone, and his passion and dedication, like salute and hats off to his passion and dedication. That still he is relentless in his passion, and still he is guiding us and teaching us. So that is a great thing for us.
So that's really good. You are a teacher at level, and you are also a student at different level.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the journey continues.
Exactly.
Yeah. So if a student, what kind of students, by the way, you have?
I have students, like a very few students, they wish or they want to make a full-time career in music, but mostly the students who are learning in my academy, they are like hobbyists. Some are like IPS officers, some are from the Indian Army, some are IT professionals or teacher, scientists, students, homemakers,
So those
retired
professionals
people. Yeah,
as well.
yeah, exactly.
Wow. And what is the age range?
Age range like 7 years complete till the maximum age is 75 years. I have some students who are like in the range of 72 to 75 years of age, and they have newly developed this fascination for flute, and they're doing very well. Because I have some inquiries, I get some mails or messages mentioning that they are 40, and is it too late for them to continue or to start this journey? So I just send or I just give them these examples of a few people. I mention their names, or sometimes I send the videos which are with me of their playing, the elderly people, and they are doing so well. So it is, age is just a number. Basically, if you have passion or if you have a burning desire or desire to learn something new, then age is just a number. You can start learning flute even at the age of 80.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
that's good to know.
But there is one thing, you should be able to at least sit, and you should be physically fit. Then you can be like, you can start in your early age or mid age or later age. You can start anytime.
Okay. So if somebody wants to learn, what other things that person needs to arrange? That person needs to learn, for example, learn from you.
Exactly.
Then they should have this flute.
Yeah, the basic, the bare minimum thing they should have is they should have a good quality instrument. And that is the main problem of Indian instruments, that since all the Indian instruments are handcrafted,
Yeah.
it is very difficult for an amateur or for a beginner to find a good quality Indian instruments. Because unlike European or Western instruments, I would say, if you want to buy a piano, we have international brands like Suzuki, Yamaha. So you can just tell them, mention the model number, and you can get the same instrument all over the world with worldwide warranty. That is not the case with Indian instruments. You need to get the flute customized, or any Indian instrument handcrafted from the craftsman. And most of the times, the craftsman, they might not provide you the best instrument. Some faulty instruments, visually if you look at it, like the appearance wise, it is very very super fine, but for playing it is not very good. So what we do is, we have started a brand called SFA Flutes. SFA means Saurabh's Flute Academy, the initials.
Yeah.
So what I do is, I get the flutes customized from the best craftsman, flute craftsman from India.
Yeah.
And I check all the flutes, the tuning quality, the bamboo quality, and the workmanship. And I ship such flutes, or I provide such flutes to the students, so that they at least have a good quality, or a best quality instrument. Because if the instrument is faulty, and if you're learning online, how will I know that whether is it you who is unable to grasp what I'm teaching, or is it the instrument which is defective? So the first thing everyone should remember is, they should have a good quality instrument, and never compromise on the quality of the instrument. Because when you're investing your time and money, you should at least have a good instrument in your hands to start.
So these instruments, when I use, they don't go out of tune?
Yeah. There are two things. If the instrument is of substandard quality, it can go out of tune. That is one thing. Second aspect is, if the instrument is of professional quality, but if you are not able to play it correctly, then it can go out of tune. So basically, if you have a good instrument, then you can hone your skills with daily practice and good learning from some good teacher, so that you try to play it in tune. Because it is not like a piano or a harmonium. For harmonium, the basic sound production is easy. Like, you just press the bellow and press the key. Even for the piano, you just plug in the adapter, you press the key. Unless
guaranteed.
Guaranteed you get a perfect pitch, which is like pitch perfect. But for flute, you have to develop the angle, or you have to develop the skill, and you need to practice it until you get a clear sound without hissing or a blowing sound. You need to adjust, your posture should be correct, your blowing style should be correct, your lip pressure, your tongue position, your fingers, everything. So it matters a lot. Yeah.
So if somebody needs to learn, and that person wants to learn from you, so how that person can contact?
So there are multiple ways to contact me. I have a Facebook page. I am active on social media by the name Saurabh's Flute Academy on Instagram as well as Facebook. Second thing, my number is available, contact number, telephone number is available on my website, saurabh.in, and my email address is also mentioned. So you can contact me via WhatsApp or email or social media messenger, maybe Facebook or Instagram. So you can reach out.
And what is the minimum time frame do you propose a new student, a learner, to devote to get to some level that
reasonably well? So that is a frequently asked question, that how long will it take for us to play reasonably well? So this is a relative term. Like, if you learn for 5 years, you might feel that I'm not doing that good, I should learn more. If you learn for 20 years, for example, I'm learning music, or I'm into music learning since 25 years, but still I feel that I should learn more. I don't feel that I'm playing bad, but I feel that I should improve and I should learn more.
Yeah.
So this is a process. It is not like a crash course, like 1 month course or 2 month, 3 months course or 1 year course. But if I have to reply to this question, the answer could be, it would take approximately 1 year for a person to play reasonably well.
Yeah.
That the other person who is listening to you, he might say that you are playing nicely.
Yeah. So when I say reasonably well, I mean that when I play, the other person, I mean, not everybody,
Yeah,
but someone who is
listening to you. Yeah,
listening to me, is having the ears to listen to
Yeah.
me, should be able to say that, okay, this guy's
yeah,
better than me. at
Yeah,
least. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Or he's playing much better than you used to play 2 months back.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That gives the feeling,
Exactly.
inside. Okay, I spent my time 1 year into something which is giving me the results back now.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, this is good. So it's already very good to connect with you. 350 students, not a joke. It's really a big thing. So in next 5 years, are you gonna make this 350 into more number of students, or do you want to focus? What do you want to do?
My goal is like I don't focus on the number.
Number?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I just calculated it how many students are learning. That is why I know that around 350 are learning. But number is not important. The quality of
Yes.
the quality of teaching I deliver to students, that is important. That shouldn't get hampered, and that will never get that won't get hampered. The quality of teaching. So my goal is to keep on promoting music. May it be like 200 students quit learning and there are only 100 students, but they are doing very well. Then
Very
also
well,
I would be
yes.
very happy.
Yeah.
If there are 500 students doing very well, then also I would be happy. So I'm not focusing on the number.
Number is just.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm just focusing that I should teach good music and I should try my best to promote Indian classical music, and my Guruji's name, Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasia ji's name, in the world, like it should grow in leaps and bounds. So that is my aim.
Definitely, yes. So these students, how many classes they do in a week or in a month?
Yeah, the correct frequency is one class per week for an hobbyist. The reason is that many people ask me that this is very less, like only 4 classes per month. But the thing is, for example, if you learn some new thing today, and if today is like Sunday, you need 5 to 6 days to practice whatever you have learned today.
Yeah.
So it is of no use if you are learning every day, if you are taking classes every day. Everyday classes are for those who are pursuing a full-time career, or who are pursuing music as their full-time profession. Like for example, for me, I can take daily classes, or even for a person like me, it could be overwhelming because the things which I have learned today, it goes on like piling up.
Yeah.
So no time to practice what we have learned 3 days back or 3 sessions back. So the correct frequency is one class per week. You practice for 5 to 6 days and be ready for attending the next class.
Yeah, this makes sense.
Yeah, more number of classes, it doesn't mean that you would be able to learn, or you would be able to, like, there would be a miracle and you would be able to fast forward the speed of learning and complete in 1 month.
No.
Yeah, it is
There
a process.
It takes time.
Yeah, it is a process, and you need to give time for it to have a matured playing, matured blowing, smooth blowing. It takes time, a few years.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So thank you, Saurabh, very much for your time.
Welcome, and thank you so much for
I
inviting.
hope many students come to you, and this bamboo Indian classical
Bamboo flute,
bamboo
yeah.
flute thing spreads leaps and bounds throughout the world. Many students come and they learn it, and then they can enjoy. I myself, when I was a kid, and I was attending some scouts program in India, and there somebody came from the mountains, a student, another fellow scout, came from, and he was playing this flute.
Sure.
I was very young, maybe 6th or 8th standard, in between that. And then I was like fascinated by this. Wow, such a beautiful music coming to my ear in the morning. I loved it.
Really, I loved it.
Wow.
And I thought like someday I will, someday I will learn, but I was not like you. I mean, you really struggled, went ahead with all your energy to learn this skill, acquire this skill. I didn't do that. So that's why this is a difference. But maybe someday, yeah, it is still somewhere, it is burning a little bit, like,
and in your heart,
yeah.
Yeah.
It happens, yes. So fine, maybe someday. But
Someday you'll start learning.
I'll start maybe at the age of 70.
Yeah,
It's not
exactly.
that
Not too late. Not at all late.
But
Yeah.
thank you very much for being here and
Thank
telling
you
us
so
all
much
these things.
for inviting
It's always
me.
a pleasure. to
Pleasure.
talk to you. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, guys, did you enjoy learning more about Saurabh Vartak? And if you're interested to learn the bamboo flute from him, then also you know whom or where to connect with. I hope you like this podcast. And for such podcasts in future, stay tuned. Thank you very much for your time. Until the next podcast, have fun. Bye for now.